Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Happy Years. Here we are with another video in our series How Not to Punish Children. Problem solving with children. The urge to punish a child arises when parents feel that their children are not obeying them or doing what they ought to do. Parents become frustrated and punish their children. When parents punish their children, the underlying problem is lack of communication. Poor communication with children can chip away at their self-esteem and self-confidence. When punished, children can even start seeing their parents as oppressor, dictator, or even villains of their life. Let us recall the parable of 6 blind men and an elephant. There were 6 blind men who have heard a lot of stories about elephants but never had an opportunity to visualize it. Together, they decided to go to forest and experience an elephant. One blind man touched the elephant's torso and said that elephant is like a steady wall. Second blind man touched the elephant's trunk and declared that elephant is like a snake. Third one groped its ear and announced that elephant is like a big fan. Fourth blind man stroked elephant's leg and argued that elephant is like a tree trunk. Fifth man placed his hand on elephant's tusk and said that elephant is like a spear. And the last one touched its tail and argued that elephant is like a rope. Each one of them described elephant based on his limited experience and felt that others were being dishonest, and they started heated discussion to prove their own point of view. The moral of the parable is that humans have a tendency to claim absolute truth based on their limited and subjective experience, as they ignore other people's limited and subjective experience, which may be equally true. This analogy has a great implication in maintaining and developing relationships. Good and effective communication is quintessence of any relationship, and same applies to parent-child relationship. Often friction occurs between a parent and a child when the parent denies to apprehend the child's perspective, and the child is not given a chance to understand the parent's point of view. And to solve complex disciplinary issues of children, problem-solving approach can be resorted to. Problem-solving approach has 6 steps where good intention and effective communication is key to success. Let us talk about Kathy. She has an 8-year-old son, Sam. Sam is intelligent and brainy, but he is hasty and maverick too. But that is least of Kathy's concern. She is concerned about intimations she is getting from his school. Every few days, Sam's class teacher would complain about him being abusive to someone or indulging in fighting with others. Kathy tried everything from lecture to scolding to punishment, but none helped improve Sam's behavior. Finally, she read about 6 steps problem-solving approach in Adele Faber's and Elaine Maslist's book and decided to implement it with Sam. Step 1. Listen to child's feelings and needs. Step 2. Paraphrase their point of view. Step 3. Express your feelings and desires. Step 4. Brainstorm ideas together with child to find solutions. Write down all the ideas without evaluating or judging. Resist the urge to evaluate or write off any idea. Because of that, the child might lose trust in the process, and the problem-solving process might screech to a halt. Finally, work out a plan together to implement the final decision. Decide mutually which ideas you don't like, which you do, and how do you plan to follow them. While using problem-solving approach, there are certain rules that should be followed. Firstly, never try to problem solve when you are feeling rushed or agitated. When brainstorming with your child, let him come with the first few ideas. It depicts that you value their thoughts. It is important to write down the ideas. Writing down the ideas conveys to child that their ideas are taken seriously. It gives the child visual appreciation and inspires him to continue thinking creatively. One of the biggest advantages of problem-solving approach is that it instills in child a positive attitude towards problem. It teaches them how to break a problem in manageable parts and use dialogues and communication to resolve it. By adopting this approach, we are giving them 21st century skills and preparing them for their lives ahead. If you like the video, don't forget to click the like button. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.